name is Sarah, and I'm going to be guiding you through your practice this morning. And we're going to be doing about an hour-long yoga flow, just focusing on strengthening and then relaxing the body. So go ahead, get started. Whatever seated position feels comfortable to you, grounding down into your sit bones, maybe taking your hands onto your knees, placing your palms up or down, and then allowing the shoulders to roll back and down away from the ears, creating some space between the shoulders and the head. And then reaching through the crown of the head, allow yourself to sit up nice and tall. And if it feels comfortable to you, you can allow your gaze to soften just slightly. And then slowly beginning to connect with your breath, taking a deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through your nose, becoming completely empty and preparing for your next cycle of breath. Coming into child's pose, we'll take our hands beside us, undo our legs, and then bring the heels of the toes together. Allow the knees to go as wide as comfortable, and then sit the heels of the hips onto the heels, and extend the fingers toward the front of the room as you allow your forehead to melt into the mat. Now really ground down, pushing the hips into the earth. And then allow yourself to stretch through the entire backside of the body, reaching toward the front of the room. Now at any time during this practice, I want you to feel more than comfortable, more than welcome to return back into your pose, to return back to your breath, and to always honor where you're at every moment, and to give that during your practice. So with that in mind, rising on up, coming into a downward facing dog. We're gonna plant the hands shoulder distance apart, spreading the fingers, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and push your heart toward the back of the room. Pedaling the feet, bend one knee and then the other. Warming up the lower half of the body right now. And coming back to stillness. Take one nice deep breath here. And then rooting down through your left foot. Inhale, bring the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee toward your nose and step it through for a low lunge. Rooting on down, we're gonna inhale, rise up. And exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach up toward the sky. And exhale, bring both hands back down toward the earth. Planting that left hand. Inhale, right hand comes high for a twist. Inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, right hand comes down. And left hand comes high. Inhale, reach toward the sky. And exhale, bringing both hands back down beside you. Take an inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale. exhale, half split, fold over that front leg. Now stay here if you like a nice static stretch, or if it feels good, use breath with movement to inhale, pull the heart forward, and exhale, fold over your front leg. Coming back to the top of your mat, take an inhale, lift the heart toward the front of the room. And as you exhale, plant the hands, step back into a modified plank or a high plank. Taking an inhale, push the ground away, and as you exhale, lower down. Knees, chest, chin, come to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, lifting the chest up off the ground. And exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Reconnect with the breath. And then take an inhale, bring that left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through for your low lunge. Rooting on down. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, reach toward the sky. And exhale, bring both hands back down beside you. Plant that right hand. Inhale, left hand comes high for a twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, both hands come down. Plant that left hand. Inhale, right hand comes high. Inhale, reach, and exhale, both hands come back down. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step up. We're gonna fold over that leg, I'm sorry. So inhale, pull the heart forward, and exhale, fold over that front leg. You don't wanna feel too uneven, do ya? Again, stay here, or use your breath to help guide you through your movements. Whatever feels good to you in your practice. Inhale, pulling the heart forward. This time, we're gonna step back into our modified plank or our high plank. Taking an inhale, push the ground away. As you exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, come to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Reconnect with the breath. And then take an inhale, look in between your hands. As you exhale, step, hop, float, come to the top of your mat. Making your way into a forward-facing fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to allow the chest and thighs to touch. And if it feels comfortable, you can grab opposite elbows. Maybe dangle from side to side. Releasing the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to the shins or your thighs. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Drop the hips, circle, sweep the hands up overhead. And then bring them back into heart center. This is where I like to set my dedication or my intention for my practice. So whatever it is you're wanting to manifest or pull into your life right now, you can go ahead and take your attention or your awareness there. Whether it be big or small, something for you, something for the entire world, keep it at your heart. Rooting down through your feet, bend at your knees. Inhale, rise up toward the sky. Coming into some side bending here. We're gonna Push the hips to the right side of the room and then stretch to the left, opening up the heart and turning the gaze toward the ceiling. Continue to breathe, allowing that entire side body to open up. Inhale back to center, push the hips over to the left and stretch over to the right side. Again, keep breathing. It might get a little hard, but keep pushing that breath through your body and then reaching the heart, reaching the gaze toward the sky. Inhale back to center. Coming into a back bend here, root down through your feet. Push your hips forward. Lift your heart, and then maybe allow your gaze to drop back slightly. Keep pushing those hips forward, lifting the heart, bending through the back. Keep breathing. Inhale, rise back to center, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Fixing the feet for chair, we'll take them hip width distance apart, meaning 2 fists in between the feet, or you can measure about an inch between your heels and bring your toes together. Wherever's comfortable for you, sit deep into your chair, and then inhale, rise those arms up. If you have any shoulder injuries, please feel free to bring your hands to heart center or take them down beside you. But no matter where you're at, keep activation through your pinky fingers. See if you can activate those pinkies. Reaching up toward the sky, lift the heart, and exhale, sit deeper. See if we can transfer the weight onto our heels. So look at your toes, and then lift your toes up off the ground. Transferring the weight into the heels, making sure our foundation's steady. And then take another inhale, reach. Exhale, sit deeper. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing those legs together. Take one more inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Dangle from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Take an inhale, push the ground away. As you exhale, shift the weight forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Reconnect with your breath. And then take an inhale, bring that right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, step it through, warrior one. Root on down, inhale, rise up. Take some nice deep breaths here. Really rooting down through the body. And on your next inhale, reach toward the sky. And then bring the hands back behind you and clasp them. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, humble warrior. Hover just above your thigh here. And then push the hands towards the front of the room. Inhale, rise back up, release the hands. Bring them back up toward the sky. Take another inhale, reach, grab some sunshine. And as you exhale, bring it back down with you. Plant your hands, step it back, high plank. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Going through your flow. guide you. Meet me back in a downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Inhale, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, warrior one. Root on down, inhale, rise up. Grounding down, feel yourself reaching toward the sky. And then take another inhale, reach, and exhale, bring your hands back behind you, clasping them. This time we're gonna switch the thumb and the other fingers are gonna wanna follow, allowing us to get our counterintuitive grip. So taking an inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, humble warrior, come on down, hovering just above the knee here. Pushing the hands toward the front of the room, allow your shoulders to stretch and release. Inhale to rise, releasing the hands. Bring it back up beside you. Take another inhale, grab some sunshine. And exhale, bring it back down with you, step it back, high plank. Take an inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, shift the weight forward, lower down, chaturanga. Going through your flow. Inhale to open the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left or right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, warrior one. Rooting on down, inhale, rise up. And exhale, shift open, warrior two. Pivoting that back foot parallel toward the back of the mat. Dig the feet into the earth and then draw the energy up and out your fingertips. Feel free to check your back hand, making sure it's nice and straight. And then return your gaze or your drishti to that front hand. Take an inhale, flip the grip, lean forward. And as you exhale, reverse your warrior. Think length, reaching through the side body. And then if you can, sit just a bit deeper into that front knee. Inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, extended side angle. You can bring your elbow to your knee, or you can take your hand to a block or the floor. And then shining that left hand high, roll the heart open, dropping the shoulder down and back away from the ear. Allow your gaze to follow toward the sky, and use your breath to help you relax. Inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, bring that left hand down, right hand high for a twist. Coming into a side plank here, you can step back into your side plank, or if you need to, take your hands down, come into a high plank, and then left hand down, right hand high, side plank. Pushing the ground away. Continue to breathe, feel that core activate, then take another inhale, reach toward the sky, exhale, high plank. Hold it here for just a moment, take another inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. Going through your flow, using your breath to guide you. Meet me back in a downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Inhale, bring that left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee toward your nose, step it through, warrior one. Rooting on down, inhale, rise up. And exhale, open up, warrior two. Pivoting the back foot parallel toward the back of the mat. Draw the energy in and up, out of the fingertips. Always feel free to check that back hand. And then return your gaze to your front. Taking an inhale, lean forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Again, think length, reaching through the side body. And if you can, sit deeper into that front leg. Inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow to knee, or take your hand to a block or the floor. And then allow your heart and your gaze to shine toward the sky. Inhale, reach, and exhale, plant that right hand. Bring the left hand high for a twist. Stepping it back into a side plank. You can go ahead and step back if you can. Otherwise, come into your high plank. Plant that right hand down and inhale, left hand comes high. Push in the ground away, lift your hips, lift your core. Take another inhale, reach toward the sky. And exhale, high plank, hold it here. Take another inhale, push the ground away, shift forward, exhale, chaturanga. Going through your flow. Use breath and movement to guide you. Knee, knee back in a downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Inhale, bring that right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee toward your elbow. Inhale, bring it high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee toward your opposite elbow. Inhale, bring it high. Bending the knee for half scorpion. We can flip our dog if we like, otherwise feel more than comfortable to stay here. Pointing the toe toward the head. You flip your dog, you take your foot to the other side, and then shine your heart toward the room. No matter where you're at, spy your mat, flip back, take an inhale, bring that right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through for a high crescent lunge. Root on down, inhale, rise up. And then bring the hands into heart center. We're slowly gonna shift the weight forward and come into warrior three. Now you can keep your hands wherever comfortable, bringing them at heart center, or taking them to airplane, or coming into the full version, having the biceps by the ears, whatever you feel that you need in your practice. Continue to point through the back toe, reaching toward the back of the room. And then see if you can lift the crown of your head, lift your heart to reach toward the front of the room. Take one more inhale. And exhale, take your hands down to the mat, point your toe high, standing splits. Take one more inhale, and then take your foot back into a forward-facing fold to meet the other. Dangling here. Wiggle from side to side. And then take an inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Take an inhale, push the ground away, and as you exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Going through your flow, using one breath per movement to guide you. Knee back in and downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Inhale, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, bring it high. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, bring it high, coming into half scorpion. You can stay here, pointing the toe toward the head, lifting the knee, opening the hip. Or if you like, flip your dog, taking your foot to the other side, shining your heart toward the front of the room. No matter where you're at, spy your mat, flip back, take an inhale, lift that left leg up high, and exhale, knee to nose, step it through for a high crescent lunge. Rooting on down, inhale, rise up, and then take the hands through heart center, shifting the weight forward. We'll bring the back leg up and off the ground for warrior three. Pointing the toe toward the back of the room, extend through the crown of the head. Seeing if you can come into this full T version. If you did so on the left side, bring your hands either out beside you or in front of you. Stay steady and use your breath. Take an inhale, reach long, and exhale, hands come down, right toe comes high, standing splits. Take another inhale, point that toe high, and exhale, bring the foot back to meet the other into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, drop the hips, circle, sweep the hands up overhead, and then bring them into heart center. Coming into our standing balance portion for this morning. We'll root down through the feet. Inhale, rise the arms up, and then take the right arm under, left arm over, crossing at the elbows and the wrists, coming into eagle arms. So right under, left over. Otherwise, this is a great place to be. And then sitting into our knees. We'll shift the weight over to the left foot, bringing the right leg up and over the left. Kickstanding it onto one side, or you can begin to wrap it if that's comfortable. Stay balanced if you can. And lifting those elbows up parallel to the shoulders. Drop the shoulders back and down. Maybe even sit deeper into your eagle squat. Continue to breathe. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, slowly unwrap, unwind, and bind, wiggle and shake, just letting it all out. Then inhale, rise up toward the sky. This time, exhale, left arm comes under, right arm over. So left under, right over, cross at the elbows and the wrists. Otherwise, you can modify here. And then sitting into our knees, transferring the weight to the right foot. We'll bring the left leg up and over the right, kickstanding it, or beginning to wrap. Whatever feels comfortable to you. And then begin to lift those elbows. Drop the shoulders back and down. Maybe even sit just a bit deeper into your squat. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, slowly unwrap, unwind, unbind, wiggle, and shake, letting it all out. Then we'll come into dancer's pose this morning. So, planting our left foot down onto the earth. We'll take the right leg and then kick the right foot into the right leg. If you can, grab onto the inside of your foot with the thumbs up. That's how you know you're externally rotating your shoulder. And then once you come back to center, squaring yourself off into one line, we'll reach the left hand out and begin to kick the right foot into the hand. Coming into our dancer's pose. Now remember, the more you kick the foot into your hand, the easier it's gonna be to balance. As soon as I stop kicking, I'm gonna come right out of this counterbalance. So push into the foot. Allow yourself to become a little bit more steady by finding that counterbalance. And then once you find it, use your breath. Stay nice and steady. Take one more inhale, and as you exhale, slowly come on out of it. Let's back pedal the arms, just releasing it all. And then coming into the other side, rooting that right foot down, kicking the left foot into the hand. We'll grab onto the inside of the foot with the thumbs up, knowing we're externally rotating that shoulder. And then coming back into our line, being nice and straight, nice and steady. We'll take it. Inhale, reaching that hand forward. And then begin to kick the foot into the hand, finding that counterbalance. Keep breathing, stay steady. And if your mind wanders or if you fall out, just come right back into it. It's okay. We all make mistakes, and that's what a yogi does. They make mistakes, but then they get back up and they try again. So taking one more inhale, push the heart forward. Whenever you're ready, exhale on out. Back pedal it, letting everything go. Coming back into mountain pose here. Bring your arms to either, or your hands to either side, signifying to the universe that we're open to receiving. Whatever it wants to bring our way, we're gonna let it come. The good and the bad, because that's a part of life. So rooting down through our feet, bending at the knees, inhale, rise up, sweeping all that good energy up. And exhale, bowing down toward the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. And exhale, plant the hands, step back into a high plank. Take an inhale, push the ground away, and as you exhale, lower down, chaturanga, going through your flow. Using one breath per movement to guide you. Meeting me back in the downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Inhale, right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through for warrior two. Rooting on down, inhale, cartwheel the arms open. Straightening through that front leg. Reach toward the back of the room. Reversing your triangle. Taking another inhale, grab some sunshine. And exhale, cartwheel down, bringing your hands to your shin, a block, the floor, and then rotating the heart toward the sky as you drop the shoulder back. With a good bend into the front knee, we're gonna rise on up, And then straighten that front leg again, pivoting the toes to come in and the heels to come out. Unless you have sciatica, you're pregnant, keep your feet parallel. Otherwise, toes in, heels out, and hands on the hips. Taking an inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, wide-legged forward fold, coming down to the earth. Bringing your hands to a block, the floor, your shins, wherever comfortable. And if you can, see if you can keep a slight micro bend into the knee. So not locking out through any joints, but stay nice and soft. Bending where you can. Releasing where you can. Just letting go. Slowly rising on up. We're gonna bring the left foot to face toward the front of this mat, and then keep this foot nice and parallel toward the back of the mat. Bending at the knee, we're gonna come into warrior two. Then re-straightening that leg. Inhale, reach toward the back of the room. Take another inhale, reach for some sunshine, and exhale, cartwheel those hands on down, either to a block, the shin, the floor, wherever comfortable. And then rotating the gaze and the heart toward the sky as you drop that shoulder back and down. Take an inhale, reach toward the sky, and as you exhale, bring both hands back down, plant them shoulder distance apart, and then step it back, three-legged dog. Take an inhale, reach toward the sky, and exhale, knee to nose, step it through for warrior two. Cartwheel those arms open, and then straighten through that front leg. From here, we're gonna step the right foot up to this right edge of the mat, coming into pyramid pose. So our feet are on opposite edges of the mat. We're pulling the left hip back in space. Taking an inhale, reach toward the top of the room. And exhale, folding forward over that front leg. Allow yourself just to release, relax, and let go. Slowly rising on up. You're gonna pivot toward the other edge of the mat, taking the right foot to the right edge, the left foot to the left edge, coming into pyramid pose. We'll root on down, inhale, reach toward the sky. And as you exhale, folding over that front leg, pulling the right hips back in space, wearing them off. This time, planting your hands down, step back, and into your downward facing dog. Bending the knees, plant the knees onto the floor, and then we're gonna make our way to sitting onto our heels. You can either tuck your toes underneath if this is more comfortable for you, and I would suggest that you get your toes tucked under. Otherwise, if you wanna leave them here, feel more than comfortable. And then grabbing on, well, really sitting up first, we'll grab onto one ankle, and then inhale, reach the right arm up high. Coming into our half camel here. Continue to push the hips forward, lifting through the heart, allowing yourself to breathe. Switching over to the other side, you can sit back on down, grab the other heel, and inhale, reach open. Now, if you want to try to come into both sides, we can grab onto our ankles, push the hips forward, and then lift the heart, allowing the gaze to fall back. Slowly coming on out of this, we'll push those hips forward, sit onto the heels, untucking the toes, and come into child's pose. Extending the fingers toward the front of the room. Let your forehead rest onto the mat. And release through the entire backside of the body. Shifting the weight forward, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. And then inhale, bring that right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the nose and sweep it through for pigeon pose. So letting the right knee fall where the right wrist is. We'll keep this front foot flexed or pointed and then untuck the back toe. Taking an inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, slowly come on down to the mat, using your forearm as a pillow. Slowly rising on up. We'll tuck that back toe, meet the right foot back to meet the left, and then paddle the feet, noticing how one half of the body might feel different than the other. And then taking an inhale, reach that left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee through, and come into your pigeon pose. Keep that front foot flexed or pointed, untucking the back toe. We'll inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, folding forward, releasing into gravity. Slowly rising on up. We'll sit onto that left leg, extending the right leg out in front of us. Coming into one line with our leg, take an inhale, reaching toward the sky. And as you exhale, fold forward, allowing your hands to come to the floor, the bottom of your foot, your chin, and then see if your nose and your knee can make some connection. Now, if it seems impossible for your knee and your nose to touch, you can always bend your leg and allow that connection to happen. And then over time, straighten the leg, deepening the pose. Slowly rising on up, taking the left leg out, bringing the right foot in. Come into one line and inhale, reaching toward the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your hands wherever you did on the last side, and then modifying however you did on the last side as well. Slowly rising on up, bringing both legs together this time. We're going to sit nice and rooted into our seat bones and inhale, reaching toward the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs. Again, you can always feel free to bend the legs too. Here you want to focus on allowing the chest and the thighs to touch. So if you can bend your knees, allowing that chest and thigh compression. Over time, you can straighten the legs and deepen the pose. Slowly rising back up. We're going to bend the knees in and then roll onto our backs. So hugging the knees into the chest. Rock and roll from side to side, just massaging out the low back, massaging out the sacrum. And then hugging onto the right knee, we're going to extend the left leg out long. Pulling the knee into the armpit will allow the thigh to go into the outside of the rib cage. And pushing the hip flexors in toward the earth will allow those to open and stretch and release. Grabbing onto the knee with the left hand, extend your right hand out to the side. Rooting the shoulders onto the floor. We'll come into a supine twist, pulling the leg over across the body. And then allowing the gaze to drop to the right hand. Slowly untwisting, hugging the knees back into the chest. Give them a nice squeeze. And then extend the right leg out long, hugging the left leg in. Knee into the armpit, the thigh goes outside of the rib cage. We're pushing the hip flexor onto the floor. Coming into our twist, extend that left arm out to the side, gluing the shoulders onto the ground, and then pull your leg across your body. And breathe into your twist. Slowly untwisting, coming back into center. We're gonna make our way into happy baby. So grabbing onto the outer edges of the feet. I'm gonna push the tailbone in toward the floor and then pull the knees into the armpits. If it feels good, you can straighten out one leg and then the other. Maybe straighten both if you like. Whatever movements you feel right. Whatever's just connecting you with your inner happy baby. And if you feel like laughing, then you're literally doing the pose right. Because if you ever see babies just like hanging out like this, they're just giggling away. So feel free to giggle, feel free to laugh, just feel into your body and have fun. Whenever you're ready, hugging those knees back in. We're gonna have some options here. Come into either bridge, a shoulder stand, or plow. So starting in bridge, we'll just put the feet about hip width distance apart. Reach around, see if we can touch those ankles, and then lift the hips up toward the floor. Now if you like, feel more than comfortable to stay here, pushing the hips up, opening the heart, maybe even allowing the hands to clasp underneath the back. Again, you can stay here, or if you like, we're gonna make our way into a shoulder stand. So pushing those legs on up, we'll grab some support to the back side of our body, and seeing if we can straighten out those legs. If you like, you can always come into plow, taking your feet back behind your head, just allowing everything melt away. I know there's a lot of options here, but every body is different. So please feel free to give your body what you need or deserve. So plow, shoulder stand, or again, we have bridge pose. So take a couple nice deep breaths into whatever pose you've chosen. Lifting, opening the heart, no matter where you're at. Continuing to breathe. We'll slowly come on down, melting back into the earth. Pulling the knees into the chest. Giving ourselves a nice final squeeze, rolling into a tight little ball. And then releasing out into Shavasana, letting the legs fall long, the toes fall wide. Hands come to either side, palms face up or down. Or if it feels more comfortable, taking your hands to your belly and your heart. Allow yourself to connect with your breath. Deepening the inhales, bringing in more prana, more life force energy into your body. As you exhale, releasing it out, becoming completely empty, creating space for your next cycle of breath. If your attention begins to wander, come back to the breath. Come back to the idea of healing yourself. And then move from there. Take better care of yourself than you ever have before. That's what your heart is telling you to do. Those times of driving yourself, depriving yourself, not being gentle and loving with yourself will no longer work. Punishing, criticizing, repressing, and denying won't bring the feelings, the growth, and the result you're seeking. The harder you push, the more relentlessly demand perfection, the worse you'll feel. Fall in love with yourself, be gentle, loving, kind, and attentive. Take time throughout each day to tend to your needs, just as you would tend to someone you love deeply and dearly. Loving and caring for yourself this way won't waste time. It's not a delay. Take better care of yourself, and life's magic will return. Your life will improve. You'll feel better too. And taking care of yourself is a simple act of profound consequences. The better and more often you take care of yourself, the more you'll align yourself with the universe and the love around you. As you slowly begin to wake up, deepening the inhales and the exhales, maybe even wiggling the fingers or the toes, rotating the wrists, the ankles. If it feels good, take an inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And then pulling the knees into the chest, roll onto your favorite side, coming into the fetal position. Coming back to our manifestations or our intentions that we set earlier at this class, we'll reconnect with them, deciding whether we want to take off some love and some light off to the mat into the world today, whether it be anything you can choose. And then slowly rising up, coming into a seated position, bringing your hands into your heart center, keeping those intentions, those manifestations close to you. We'll take a nice deep breath into the heart space, allowing everything we touch, everything we do to come from love and to come from light. And then taking your hands up to your throat, taking a nice deep breath into this space. Allowing everything we say, everything we express to come from love and to come from light. And then taking your hands up to your third eye, taking a nice deep breath into this space. Allowing everything we think, everything we manifest to come from love and to come from light. The light in me honors the light in you because it is the same light that resides in each and every one of us. With this knowledge, with this wisdom, we are all one and we are all the same. Namaste.